all good competitors. So often this is where the specialists come into their own, because the Iron Men and the Iron Women, they can only do that one race. So it's which club has got the best specialists and how deep they can go. So we are underway. The penultimate race of the 2023 SunSmart State Surf Lifesaving Championships, proudly brought to you by SunSmart, the Open Female Taplin. And straight away, it looks like Soraya Lee in that Mullaloo cap, closest to screen and out the lead in that front row of three people. Setting the pace early, Sophie Lloyd in the Trig Island cap, probably starting to lead the Arrowhead at the moment. Further across on that right-hand side, Daisy Hewitt just getting herself into fourth spot. She's got Clean Water in front of her, but as we've spoken about all weekend, it all comes down to that Arrowhead and the congestion around the cans. You don't want to be caught in the middle of it all.
Absolutely not. So we've got two Trig Island teams and the Mullaloo team out in front. City of Perth and Northcott just sneaking in behind here to making sure that they don't get away. So Lawrence Maniotto's had an absolutely outstanding start in this swim. So she's probably pushed up into third or fourth place at the moment. On the left-hand side of the screen in the blue, yellow and white hat cap from Mullaloo is Soraya Lee. And then we've got the Trig caps, the red, white and greens. And we'll have in that teams there, that will be, I think, Sophie Lloyd. I'm not quite sure who the other Trig swimmer is, but she's had an amazing swim also.
Sophie Lloyd in great form. She's in the lead of this Open Female Taplin. Soraya Lee on her left-hand side. North Cottesloe, it looks like on the far right.
Could be Abby Lorraine, I reckon. Could be Abby Lorraine.
Top of screen. And then a second Trig Island team who we will try and pick up. City of Perth in fifth at the moment as they make their way around the turning can. But a great line from Daisy Hewitt puts herself from fifth straight into fourth as they go around that can. Now the chase will come on from the City of Perth team, but Soraya Lee for Mullaloo in the lead at the moment.
So Soraya Lee, she's put a clear lead on there. I think it's actually North Cottesloe out in front at the moment, Michael. So Northcott won. Daisy Hewitt, she'll be in second place, or Trig Island's in second place. Daisy Hewitt's in third or fourth. Soraya Lee on the outside. She's done a lot of racing today. She's such a female leader at a club that she'll throw herself into anything. She won't say no for the sake of anyone, because she wants to help her teammates revel in the moment and be a part of that team. So around we go. First cap around is North Cottesloe. Then we've got the two Trig Island caps. So I dare say that's Trig A and B. So Northcott won. That'll be Abby Lorraine. I reckon she's out in front. In behind her, Sophie Lloyd. Then another Trig competitor. Plus we've got City of Perth, Daisy Hewitt. Then outside of her, Soraya Lee. So they're leaving a bit of a hole here, the rest of them. If they don't get onto the front of this pack, it's going to be curtains for the rest of the race.
Yeah, so it's all going to come down to who North Cottesloe are going to throw out on the ski and on that board as well. We know that Trig Island, they've got some great competitors. Jazz Shipway Cara, as we mentioned, on the beach, waiting, ready to go. Daisy Hewitt having a great swim. She's pulled herself almost up alongside Sophie Lloyd, and I think is actually closing in on Sophie Lloyd. So I think Daisy Hewitt will bring City of Perth up to second by the end of this race. But at the moment, Abby Lorraine, we think it is, from the North Cottesloe Club, probably 2 or 3 body lengths in front. And then the other 4 swimmers, we've got Soraya Lee, Sophie Lloyd, another Trig competitor, and Daisy Hewitt from the City of Perth in a dead heat for second at the moment in the closing stages of the opening leg of this Open Female Taplin race.
Absolutely outstanding, this race so far. Could be actually Sasha Innocent. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to see from here, but opportunity here for Northcott to open up a bit more of a lead. So Northcott won. Mullaloo now is pushing up. Soraya Lee, it's such a long way to go. There is no fun in the sun today. The waves are not playing any help at all. So in this dead water now, she's kind of swimming up and down. Is Abby Lorraine. She's not going to get a wave at all. It has completely dropped away, and then there's a bit of a break between four teams. So here's 3 medals, 5 teams. Anyone's race so far. Abby Lorraine is up and going.
Yeah, Northcott in the lead. Soraya Lee porpoising as well. We'll try and pick up. So it's 2, 3, 4 and 5 have all hit the beach at the same time. So Daisy Hewitt is now up and running, but on your screen, North Cottesloe.
It's not Abby Lorraine.
They've got a good lead. We'll try and work out who these teams are.
I think it's Lauren Maniotto. Great swim, Lauren. She's had an epic swim. She'll be stoked with that.
So Lawrence Maniotto takes the lead for, that shore break. Skis going everywhere.
Skis upside
Absolute
down.
Carnage.
And look at that. Harriet Brown is gone. Harriet Brown, she is now in the lead, and will that be that moment?
Wow, so Selma had her ski knocked.
Amanda Bowman went backwards.
I think a competitor, and the City of Perth have snuck up on the outside through Nikita Fredonay. She's not on shot there, but she had Clean Water. Daisy Hewitt, they're away from all the carnage of that little shore break. So Nikita Fredonay on the ski for the City of Perth has moved them up level second at the moment. There she is there on that pink ski. furthest out to the ocean. So it is North Cottesloe in the lead, Trig Island in second. I think that might be Selma. And then Nikita Fredonay in third for the City of Perth. Trig Island back in fourth after a terrible start. The wave and the timing, just bad luck for them as their skis clashed.
So Lawrence Maniotto had an absolute barnstorming swim. Damn, man, Bowman, she just got turbocharged over the falls. The Chandelier of Fear got us again. Who would have thought on a day like today the Chandelier of Fear would be coming out on multiple occasions and causing multiple issues? So around the cans we go. Jazz Shipway car puts it right. I tell you what, I don't think Harriet Brown's going to be very comfortable. She thinks she's a pair of roller racks at the moment, having to carry Jazz Shipway cars carbonated ski around. So Jazz just puts it in the spot exactly where Harriet Brown doesn't want it. Harriet is working so hard here. She just gets checked. The girls got stuck then. The girls got stuck. Oh my goodness.
They'll be heading to the panel beaters. That little nudge there from Jazz Shipway car into Harriet Brown. She's just showing her class and her experience. Jazz Shipway car, a great competitor, putting the nose of a ski just into Harriet Brown's, and Nikita Fredonay there on screen as well. Right in the mix for the medals. So it is Jazz Shipway car from Trig Island has taken the lead over Harriet Brown from Mullaloo. Nikita Fredonay, the rating is up. She's now dragging herself up alongside Harriet Brown. A couple more strokes and she can sit on the watch, which is what she's done now. You can just see the nose of that ski just drips down as they hit that last turning can. Jazz Shipway car in clear water. No need for her to worry about paddles clashing or boats hitting. She is in clear water. She's in the lead for Trig Island. Mullaloo in second, and Nikita Fredonay from the City of Perth. She might have just taken Harriet Brown there to put City into second. They come into that wave zone. Nikita Fredonay from City with a bit of a lift. Shipway car, if she picks up the rating. Oh, this could be the race right here. Jazz Shipway car down the ramp. And that will be a good lead as they go into their last board leg. But Nikita Fredonay, fantastic paddle from her. But Trig Island with the ski as well. And the wave coming. Harriet Brown as well. Fredonay in dead water. But City will hit the sand second.
Oh, that was PlayStation paddling. You cannot do that with a joystick. That was unbelievable there by Jazz Shipway car. Look how much she's opened up here and puts it onto the young gun, the girl of the moment. She's won the under-17 iron. She won the under-17 boards. She is relishing this moment. Annika Negus, she's in front of all her mentors, all of her coaches. And here she goes. What a finish this will be, Michael.
So Grace Young for the City of Perth has hit the water, but the rating of the Mullaloo competitor, I'm not sure who it is, as they punched their way over that little bit of swell. So it is the City of Perth in second.
Watch out for the skis.
Mullaloo in third. Ski carnage at the shore break there. People need to watch their heads as we come around. We follow the competitors. That's the Cottesloe one making the tag now, but out in the water, it looks like Negus for Trig Island, miles ahead. She will not be caught. Gracie Young it is from the City of Perth. She is chasing hard. We'll try and pick up who the Mullaloo competitor is. It's 2, 3 and 4. Again, 3 competitors chasing for 2 medals. Trig Island, they can almost start putting the space in the bookshelf for this medal. That is theirs. They will not lose this medal, but the race is on for those minor placings.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Annika Negus bringing it home. Will she bring home gold? It looks like at this stage, barring an absolute disaster. Annika Negus out in front, the 15-year-old, bringing it home for Trig Island. This is a 3-person open female Taplin relay, but the race for the minors is still on. We've got City of Perth, Mullaloo and Trig Island, so there's medals still to be won here, but the gold will go to Trig Island, no doubt. Annika Negus, this young paddler, set up so splendidly well by Jazz Shipway car, and this will be one of their great races. Cometh the moment, cometh the ladies. They are going to be the champions.
Yeah, certainly. So Annika Negus out on her own. She can almost sit back and enjoy the final stages of this open female Taplin race, the 15-year-old competitor. She's been one of the stars of the tournament, and she will get to soak up one of the great female races in surf lifesaving, the open female Taplin. Gracie Young has done a sterling job there for the City of Perth. That rating has not stopped since Grace Young got on that board. A little bit of a lift though coming for the back markers, but it's going to be all about Trig Island. You'll hear the crowd erupt as she touches the sand and does the run to finish. A little high five there. We look like Sophie Lloyd gives herself a bit of a clap. She's picked up another gold medal. So Trig Island comfortably in the lead. But the battle for the minors, Hayden, it looks like City of Perth, they should be able to hang on for second. But Trig and Mullaloo, the battle for the bronze. It's all going to come down to the wave and the transition. City of Perth making their way in. Grace Young still rating. You can see her on
Mullalu
screen
rating.
there.
Wow, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Grace Young just getting stuck in that little wet
Oh,
area.
here comes the
Terrace
chasers.
Humble. Who will it be? The race along the sand.
Oh,
All
it's
the
gonna be
girls
Mullalu.
working hard. Mullalu closing. Trig holding on. Here's your second place. Your silver medal, City of Perth. Bronze medal, Mullalu. Well done, Mullalu. And Trig Island, awesome racing.
Oh,
Mullalu 5th as well. Wow, that's an awesome effort by them. But Trig 1 and 4, Mullalu 3 and 5 with City of Perth. The ham in the sandwich.
just great racing. And again, you know, we spoke about Jo Shipway-Carr with that paddle that she had. Just able to put that little bit of distance on in that ski race. She's a wonderful ski competitor. And then that just gave, you know, when you're handing on to someone like Annika Negus, who's one of the best board paddlers in the state, you give Annika Negus a lead like that, you are never going to be challenged. So that was the result that we were expecting. Jazz Shipway-Carr, she set up really well. The swimmer for Trig Island as well had a great swim. So all those three competitors really deserving of that win. And well done to City of Perth picking up that silver medal. A great paddle from Nikita Fredonnet. That French spirit that we've seen from the Fredonnets all weekend. She dug deep and handed over to Gracie Young, and then she brought it home for City. And well done to Mullalu. A great, it came down to that sprint finish at the end, and Mullalu picking up the bronze. So great racing. Once they've caught their breath and all the final competitors are in, we'll get Cam to have a quick chat with that City of Perth team. Sophie Lloyd was the swimmer who had a wonderful swim.
City of Perth or Trig Island?
From Charles. Well, she was at City of Perth.
I know.
She
Just
should be at
checking.
City of Perth. We couldn't afford to keep her. Sophie,
Michael, what are you saying?
So Sophie Lloyd setting up that race to hand on to Jazz Shipway-Carr and then to Annika Negus. So tremendous combination. You talk about depth in a club, and those three certainly very, very good.
We've got Heather Burke on camera at the moment in the middle of our screen. Great to see Heather competing here, doing a double degree, doing law and business, maybe law and commerce. And look at a couple of the young guns, pretty stoked there. Oh, Grace Young, she's done so well, and Annika Negus, the lady of the moment, gold medal there.
Yeah, great racing, and Cam will pick them up.
Hannah Crisp on screen here from Trig Island, you know, just battled hard out. She's done so well. Wonderful to see her racing in the red, white and green at Trig Island.
And it was Trig. They were the victors. It was Sophie Lloyd, Jo Shipway-Carr and Annika Negus, and they are down there with Cam right now.
Pretty hectic. We wasn't expecting that big of a story, but Sophie waited a little second and then, you know, got in and got going.
So you knew, weren't you, in the paddle? The paddling, you're going well. You looked over your shoulder, and this one, she's got a sore neck. She's got so many gold medals tonight. So well done to you guys. A very, very good effort, all-round effort. You are gold medalists. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.